Hello and welcome to Mermaid Song Tarot. Surprise! Okay, so I've decided in 2023 that I'd like to communicate with you a little bit more and feel like I'm talking to you face to face. So welcome Pisces to your February 2023 reading. Love it. All right, so welcome to my space. This is my office / creative room. I do lots of things besides read tarot for you and for clients. I also am a bit of a serial crafter, so I always have lots of projects going on, and this is a space I do it in. It's going to change a little bit as we move things around, but welcome. Glad to have you. I hope if you like this video, you'll click the like button, share it with your friends, and hit the notification bell so that you can know when new videos are coming out for you. And I am doing my best to do those on a more regular basis because I'd like to create a little bit of community. So I hope you'll comment and let me know how things work out for you. We're also going to change the format of the reading a little bit because I felt like we needed a little bit more of a deeper dive into the energy of the month than we were getting. So we're going to do 3 cards for your recent past, 3 cards for your present energy, and 3 cards for what's coming towards you. Now, keep in mind that tarot is a little bit fluid, so if I say recent past and it hasn't happened yet, that means it hasn't happened yet. It's probably coming for you. As always, this is a general reading for the sign of Pisces, sun, moon, and rising signs. You'll want to take a look at the other videos for your moon and rising signs to see how the energies play out for you for the month and get a more complete picture. Remember, it's a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with everybody. That's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, and fabulousness. And I ask that the messages be clear and concise and for the highest good of everyone who views this video now and in the future. So would it be. Okay, so, woo, and it flew out. We need 3 cards for Pisces, please. And there, bam, bam, bam. Sometimes they just fly out. This is marvelous. Okay, so Pisces, for your first card, we have the Page of Cups. Oh, by the way, this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. I love this because it has mermaids for the cup suit. Page of Cups. This is a messenger of love or a message of love. Now, this message can be an actual, like love letter, or someone saying, hey, I love you or I like you, as in a romantic relationship. But it can also be a friendship. It could also be a project. Maybe you've started something in the recent past. It's something you just really crazy about doing and you love it, love it, love it, and you're kind of in love with it. All right, so there's the Page of Cups. We'll talk more about that, I'm sure, as we go along. The next card that we have is the 7 of Cups. So interesting, you're getting a bunch of cups, but that's not surprising. Pisces usually does. The 7 of Cups often shows 7 cups that each have something different in them, and often the card meaning is interpreted as illusion. 7 of Cups for me is not so much illusion but confusion, because there's so many choices, and that's what we see here in this picture. One person has a map and they're wanting to go one direction, and the other person is looking up and saying, hey, I want to go up there. I don't know how we're going to get there, but that's where I want to go. So they're not united in purpose, and they really don't have any idea of which direction they're going. So, might be a little bit of confusion going on, possibly with this person and or thing that is bringing you a message of love. Don't sweat it. It's okay. Because guess what we have next? We have the King of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is a suit that has to deal with resources. It is a very grounded earth energy, which is why you see the trees. Trees are earthed. They are literally in the earth. And your resources can be anything like your relationships, friendships, love relationships, can be your money, your career, your health, your energy, anything that is a resource, that is something that you require in order to exist, right? And that benefits you and builds you up. The King of Pentacles is grounded. It's grounded, solid energy. He knows when to act and when not to act. He's not swift. Very steady. You can depend on the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles also knows how to manifest. He's very good at that. So what this says to me in the recent past, Pisces, is that you've had something or someone that you've become very enamored of, but there's been a little confusion. Don't worry. Now's the time to ground yourself and make sure that you don't rush it. The King of Pentacles does not rush. No. He will never rush. He knows that he's got a plan and it's going to happen, and there's no need to rush. All right, let's see what's coming for the present energy. 3 cards, please, for Pisces. Oh, okay, here we go. Bam, bam, bam. All right, where was the first one? First one, ooh, 2 of Cups. Okay, Pisces, looks like this is going to be a really great partnership, possibly even true love. If you are looking for someone, this is probably the month that that's going to happen. You're going to find this person. If you're already in a committed relationship, you're going to experience a deepening of that commitment and partnership. If you are not looking for love, then you're definitely going to be entering into some sort of partnership. Now, keep in mind, this partnership could be with spirit. So it doesn't have to be another person. It could just be your partnership with your higher self, with the divine, with God, whatever you want to call it. But it is going to be a partnership. Two things working together for a common goal. And you've got the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is an energy of fire, passion, following your passion. And it is also a great energy for tapping into, what's the word I want? Not drama, although the Queen can be dramatic. She's very fiery and strong and driven and self-sufficient and good at taking care of herself, but she's a very passionate creature, right? She wants that interaction with other people. She's good at tapping into, think a musician who's really good at tapping into the soul of the music. It's like that. And this is directly underneath the 7 of Cups. So what I'm going to say about that and what I hear is, Pisces, that the confusion that you're feeling is because you haven't tapped into what you're really passionate about. That's going to be key for you. All right. And then we have, always, we have for Pisces, the High Priestess. In my opinion, this card is the Pisces card, even though technically it's not. For me, it is the card of Pisces because the High Priestess is all about intuition and the hidden knowledge that is there, and Pisces are good at tapping into that. I'm a Pisces. We just naturally are able to kind of swim in those murky waters that other people are very confused by, and it's easier for us to tap into that. It's not that we're better at it than anybody else. That's not the case at all. It just seems to come a little more easily to us. Now, what this says to me is, you've got this right underneath the King of Pentacles. So the way that you're going to be able to build your resources, Pisces, you got to tap into your intuition, your passion, your drive. That's what's going to bring all this together. So you got to figure out, what do I really want? And then you got to let your intuition be your guide and listen to that voice. Don't just discount it and go, nah, that's pie in the sky. I could never do that. Well, maybe your higher self is telling you you can, and you just think you can't. So you need to tap into that. All right, now let's see. Oh, 2 at once. Let's see what's coming up for you in February. I need one more card, please. We're also going to take a look at the shadow card. Okay, there's one more card. I like it. And then the shadow card. Okay, so coming up for you, Pisces, half a moment. My screen went all kinds of crazy town. The star. Excellent. Okay, this is good news for you. The star. The star is hope. The star is also faith. The star is about celestial energies, right? Higher vibrations. But it's specifically about having faith and hope. So when you start to begin to tap into your passions, your creativity, and your intuition, then you've got to have a little bit of faith. You got to have faith that this is going to work out. And then what do you get? Well, you get that new creative idea, that passionate spark. Ace of Wands is always about that passionate, creative spark. That just, the thing that makes you want to get up out of bed in the morning. That's what Ace of Wands is all about. And this is directly under the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, then we've got the Ace of Wands. I like this because it's showing that you've got something new that you're passionate about, right? Or someone. Okay, and then we have the Fool. So you're coming full circle. You're embarking on a new journey. The Fool is always about, it is the beginning of the major arcana in tarot. And it is the beginning of a journey. And it is stepping off in faith. It always shows someone who's like up on the top of a cliff or something, and they're just about to just step right off into thin air. And they're not worried about it. They're completely carefree. It's no big worry to them. This is a grand adventure, right? So for you, Pisces, that's what's coming up for you. Something new is coming in. Could be a new person. Could be a new love, like I said, or perhaps a new friendship. Could be a new career or a new segment to your career. Perhaps you've moved into a different division in your company. Or it could be that you're striking out on your own and you're starting a new company and you're full of all kinds of ideas about it. Could be any one of those things, but it's something that you're going to be very passionate and excited about. Now, the energy underlying this, interestingly, is the Four of Pentacles. Now, fours are always about stability. Pentacles is about resources. So first of all, I want to say that this can be the beginning of stable resources, right? So if we're talking about relationships, then we're talking, the energy here is you're building a stable relationship of whatever kind. An additional meaning, like the shadow side of this card, is hoarding, being afraid to let go of your resources. This shows a dragon and he's holding on to his treasure, right? Dragons typically hoard their treasure or their gold and jewels. So the underlying energy here is you want to make sure that what you're doing is actually building a foundation of your resources and not hoarding them and being greedy about them and not, expending them. You cannot create a foundational relationship without some give and take. So if you're not willing to give of yourself, your time, your energy, you're not going to have a relationship. If we're talking about a friendship, you want to have a friend, you got to be a friend. Ditto for a love relationship. You can't expect the other person to do all the giving. So I like the Four of Pentacles. It's actually one of my favorite cards because often to me it speaks about building something solid. All right, great. This is a wonderful reading for you. I really like it because I'm seeing a nice progression for you and what's going on. Good things are coming. You're just going to need to get clear on what direction you want to go in. And then tap into your passion, your creativity. All right, we're going to pull a card from Messages from the Mermaids and see what it has in store for you. And you got Abundance. She's pretty. Got to have mermaids here. I like to read an oracle card, and I like to just look it up in the book and see what pops out at me. That's always the message, whatever words are catching my eye. So, abundance. Allow abundance to flow to you. The treasure is already yours. You only need to trust and be open to receive. You deserve this incoming abundance. This mermaid is sharing her abundance with you. The treasure you see is symbolic of the treasures awaiting you in their many forms. These could be material or spiritual. The key to receiving abundance is to be grateful for what you already have. It's also about knowing your self-worth, as this affects how swiftly abundance will flow to you. Do you believe that you deserve to receive? Answer honestly. If any limiting thoughts come to you, write them down without judgment and see if there's anything you can do on a practical level to shift any blocks spiritually or physically. Whatever your life circumstance, the energy of abundance is all around you, so prepare yourself for whichever form the flow of abundance will take and be ready to receive. Woo, Pisces, this is exciting. I'm excited about it because I'm a Pisces, so this reading's for me too. I'm ready for the abundance. Let's bring it on. All right. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you like the new format. Please comment below and tell me how the month went for you and what all happened. I'd love to hear from all of you. Hit the like button, share it, and hit the notification bell so you can find out when new videos are coming out. Thanks for being here, and many blessings. Mwah.